I am Sanjay Kumar from VJ Academy. The topic we are going to see today is sentence completion. Generally, what do you mean by sentence completion? In sentence completion, the type of questions will be, the question will be asked like this. They will be given two blanks. In those blanks, you are said to fill about some of the options given below. These options are maybe prepositions, phrases, idioms, anything else. And let's jump into the concept directly. For solving sentence completion questions, generally what do you need to know? You have to have a good English. That's the main point every people will say. And believe me, there is another point which most of the people don't take care of. This point is logic. And you may ask me, sir, how is logic going to help us to solve sentence completion questions? Let's see that with an example. Initially, read this first example. Ram and Ravi were both dash, so they decided to purchase dash. Okay, you can understand the questions clearly. And now I will read the options. Starving, medicine, hungry, soda, exhausted, meal, thirsty, beverage. These are the options given. So you have to fill these blanks with these options. Let's fix each and every options and see which option is logically fixing to those blanks. The first one, Ram and Ravi were both starving, so they decided to purchase medicine. Just think, if anyone will starve means will they purchase medicine for starving? Is that possible? No. So this is not logically applicable. Let's see with the second example. Ram and Ravi were both exhausted, so they decided to purchase a meal. What do you mean by exhaustion? Exhaustion means it's tired. The meaning of exhausted is tired. If you feel tired, do you purchase a meal for feeling tired? No, that is not the option. So we will go to the next option. Ram and Ravi were both hungry, so they decided to purchase soda. Generally, people feel hungry means what will they buy? Will they buy soda? No, there is no chance for that. People will buy a meal. Next, so this is also not applicable. The first three options are very clear that not applicable. So we should not select the fourth option. We have to just read out and think that option is also correct or not. Let's go for the fourth option. Ram and Ravi were both thirsty, so they decided to purchase beverage. What is a beverage? Beverage is a kind of juice. The juice you are getting in the shops. Is this option logically fixing? Yeah, definitely this may be the correct answer. Ram and Ravi were both thirsty. Because they are feeling thirsty, they decided to purchase beverage. So it is clear that you have to have a good English and also at the same time logic to solve these type of questions. And now we are going to see about some tips and tricks to handle this type of sentence completion questions. What is the first point? Proactive solving. What do you mean by proactive solving? Any idea? You can guess. But before going to proactive solving, I will say you about reactive solving. Generally, what is reactive solving? This is the method most of the people in competitive exam apply. Reactive solving means people will read the question and they will check the answers and they will try to fix in there, which I have done in the first example. But this is a wrong method because competitive exams have time constraints. So we have to go for proactive solving. Proactive solving means we have to read the question and we have to imagine what is the answer going to come in that question, and we have to just think, we have to see the example options and the closest option to our imagination will be the right answer in most of the cases. And you may ask me, sir, how is this possible? How can I do proactive solving? It is very difficult. Let me give you a super example to you to understand what we mean by proactive solving. Have you ever went to the movies? And while going to the movies, most of the times we people go somewhat of 5 to 10 minutes late. And if we go late, will we miss the total story? No. We have that inborn ability to guess the story. That is what we mean by proactive solving. It is similar to watching a movie and guessing the scenes. So you can guess the answer easily. It is not a difficult option. Okay, let's go to the second tip to crack sentence completion questions. Identifying clues. Generally, what do you think a clue may be? A clue may be given in the question. We have to just watch out those clues and check the answer. Let's see each and every clues given in the questions. Signpost. Generally, what do you mean by signpost? Signposts are, let's take an example in our highways. There will be several signposts. Signpost gives an perfect direction for people to turn. Like that, there are signposts, positive signposts and negative signposts in this type of questions, which gives us a direction to go to solve the questions. Let's see what are the positive signposts. And similarly, in addition, since, also, thus, because. These are the positive signposts. Let me give you an example to use this, how to use these positive signposts. The example is, I will write here. He studied hard dash, he topped the exam. He studied hard dash, he topped the exam. He studied hard is a positive because studying hard is generally a positive thing. Dash, he topped the exam. Topping the exam, is that a negative clue? No. Generally, topping the exam is also a positive clue. So, both the sentences here are positive. So, here the option will be of positive clues. And what of these options will be fixed here? We can go with the first option itself. He studied hard and he topped the exam. I think it will be clear for you. And we can see example for negative signpost also. The example is, he studied hard dash, he failed the exam. In this sentence, the first will be, he studied hard will be a positive thing, and he failed the exam. And everybody of us know generally failing the exam is a negative thing. So here we are getting negative clue. For negative signpost, it is clearly a negative signpost. For negative signpost, we have to use the negative options. However, for this type of questions in competitive exam, you will already be given some options and we have to fill that. He studied hard, but he failed the exam. Although he studied hard, but he failed the exam also. So this is the first clue will be given in sentence completion questions: signpost, positive signpost, and negative signpost. The next one is root words. Note these words, guys. Root word is an important topic which we are going to see in further classes. Root word. Generally, what do you mean by a root word? A word which has an self origin without prefix and suffix. Generally, what is a prefix? Prefix means a word, a 3 to 2 letter word comes before a sentence and it has some meanings. In prefix, there are two types of prefix: positive prefix and negative prefix. Here are the examples of positive prefixes and negative prefixes. You don't have to know these meanings for these examples, because however I am going to say this meanings of these positive prefixes and negative prefixes in the further classes. And next is suffixes. Generally, what is a suffix? Suffix is a 3-letter word which comes at the end of a word after the root word is called a suffix. And similarly, like prefixes, suffixes also have a positive suffix and negative suffix. These are the examples of positive suffixes, and these are the example of negative suffixes. Root words are used generally when the options given in the question, when you don't know the meaning of those options, we can use the root words. Generally, let's see an example for this one also. Here is the example. The 200th death of Mozart's death is being dash around the world with concerts featuring his work. Can you understand this question? The 200th death of Mozart's death is being dash around the world, which means his death is being remembered or celebrated by people around the world. So like the thing in the proactive solving, we have already guessed these are the options. This may be the answer for this question. Let's see the options. Just take this condition. You don't know none of the meaning of these options. What will you do? That is a place you will get root words to help you. Let's see each one of the options. Liberated. Obviously, liberated is not a meaning or a related sentence to remembered or celebrated. Next, you see the next option. Commemorated. I generally know most of the people don't know the meaning of this option. We have to just separate this word into two. getting it into prefixes and root words. Generally, what do you mean by com? Com is a group of people. There are several examples for com. Community, communication. Community means a group of people being together. Communication, a single people talking to him itself is not a communication. A single person talking with another person is a communication. So there is also a group. So the meaning of this prefix com is group of people. Like that, each of the prefixes, positive prefixes and negative prefixes, have separate meanings, and I am going to say this meanings in the upcoming classes. So let's jump into the question again. Come means group of people. Memorated. Can you see what is memorated? It slightly comes in the word like memory. So a group of people memorying. So is this option close to somewhat close to this remembered or celebrated? Yeah, definitely. So this will be the answer. A group of people memorying the person's death, which is called commemorated. And let's again fix the option there, and we will read the sentence. The 200th death of Mozart's death is being commemorated, which we mean by remembered or celebrated, around the world with concerts featuring his work. Okay guys, this is the thing we are doing in root words. The next clue we are going to see about the sentence completion question is sentence structure clues. And there are two types of sentence structures clues. The first one is cause and effect. Generally, what do you mean by cause and effect? If a thing happened because of a thing, another thing happened is called as effect, and the first thing is called as cause. Generally, what are the examples of cause and effect? We will see accordingly, so, therefore, for, since are the example of cause and effects. And to make this concept clear, we will see another example regarding cause and effects. Here is the example. I am extremely tired and so I went to dash. The first one here is cause. I am extremely tired, so I went to is the effect here. So what will people do if they feel tired? Let's see the options again. Chat with friends. Obviously, if you feel tired, will you chat with friends? No, that is not an option. Let's see the second one. See the doctor. If you feel tired, will you go to see a doctor? If each and every person feeling tired goes to a doctor, imagine the situation there. Let's go to the third option. Watch some movie. If you feel tired, will you watch movies? No, definitely it's not the case. Go to bed early. Is this option somewhat matching with those questions? Let's check again. I am extremely tired and so I went to, I'm sorry, there is a mistake here. And so I went to bed early. I went to bed early is the answer here. So this is the example for cause and effect questions. The next thing we are going to see is in sentence structure clues, definition and restatement. Generally, the example of definition and restatement is comma, semicolon or colon. These are the important clues which will be given in questions. We have to note that clearly. And let's see an example for definition and restatement type of questions. The senator was committed to the interest of her dash, comma, the voters in her own state. Here, there is a comma in this question. This comma is obviously a separator of both the sentences. This is a separator of both the sentences. And there is another clue. The sentence is being completed here itself. The second clue is the voter in her own state. Voters. So, in this dash, something will be related to the voters. And we will see the options and see which is related to the voters. The first one is participants. Obviously, a senator is an influencer. Generally, he is not a political person like that. He is an influencer. So, for a senator, there will be no participants. Clearly, this is not the answer. The second one is lobbyists. This is also not the, let's see this in future. The next one is supporters. Just look at this option. Voters, supporters. Voters are supporters. So definitely this might be the option. And the last one is constituents. Definitely a senator don't have constituents. So the answer is here is supporters. So that's all today. Today's examples and tips and tricks to crack sentence completion questions, and we will see some important questions repeated questions in the upcoming classes. We are now in the topic of sentence completions, and we will see some more examples related to these questions to understand these concepts very easily. The first one is, people often revel under the impression that only the poor and the less educated people use slang, but this idea is totally. The options are accurate, popular, erroneous, infective. Look at this question carefully again. People often revel under the impression that only the poor and the less educated people use slang, comma, but this idea is totally dash. And here in this question, but is used. I have generally already told you the but is a negative sign. So something must come in this dash in negative. And see these words which is somewhat related to a negative thing. Accurate. Generally, accurate is not a negative thing, so this option will not come. What about popular? Popular also will not come. And here, erroneous. And generally, people don't know the meaning of the sentence, and this is a root word, erroneous, which means related something to error. Error means mistake. And the last one is ineffective. And I have already told you there is a negative sign here, but so this total question given here is something related to error. So that is the option will be erroneous, and the above statement is totally error. That is what the answer is, erroneous. Let's see the next question. He thought he had executed a perfect crime, but his unique perfume dash helped with him put the police on the wrong side, made the police dog faint. Was his undoing. And I will read the question again. He thought he had executed a perfect crime, but his unique perfume dash. A person is there, he had committed a crime. He thought he had committed a perfect crime, but his unique perfume dash helped with him. Here there is a negative sign. We have to look at here clearly. But he thought he had executed a crime, but his unique perfume dash. So definitely something must come in the way such that his crime has been whitewashed clearly to everyone. His perfume helped with him? No. He thought he had committed a perfect crime, but his perfume helped with him. Is this a correct one? No, generally it will not be a correct one. Put the police on the wrong side. So if he had committed a perfect crime, if this but did not come here means definitely this will be the option. But the but negative sign came means, so this is not the option. Made the police dog faint. It is totally irrelevant. Was his undoing. Undoing means like he had been stuck to the police. So this will be the option. The next question. Samuel Clemens was better known by the dash Mark Twain, which he used as a result of his knowledge of riverboat. Option A, pseudonym. Option B, mountebank. Option C, protagonist. Option D, misanthrope. Generally, this is the difficulty level of this question is a little bit high. You have to initially know the meaning of each sentence to clearly see which is the option. And let's see the meaning of each options. Option A, pseudonym. Pseudo. Generally, what do you mean by pseudo? Pseudo means generally a support thing or false. In science, we have read about pseudopodia, false leg of a microorganism. Like this, pseudo means it's a false one, or yeah, it's a false one generally. The second one is mountebank. What do you mean by mountebank? Mountebank means cheating someone. And the third one is protagonist. Protagonist means protagonist is a person who is a hero in a movie, the main lead of the movie. And the fourth one is misanthrope. Misanthrope is a person who generally hates humankind, who is against the humankind, will be known as misanthrope. These words most of these words comes with the origin of root words. Those root words concept I will teach sooner. And let's read the question again. Samuel Clemens was better known by the dash Mark Twain. Here Mark Twain is another name. It is the second name used here. Samuel Clemens was better known by the dash Mark Twain. So his initial name is Samuel Clemens. He was better known by Mark Twain. Here what is Mark Twain? Mark Twain is his another name, which is also known as a pseudonym. Initially I have told that a pseudonym is pseudo means false, nym means name. So the option here is pseudonym. Okay guys, let's go to the next question. Although the teasers for the TV show were absolutely dash, the show itself was well presented, well timed and represented a rather dash work. Let's see the options. Spectacular, mediocre, these are the options. Although the teasers for the TV show were absolutely dash, the show itself was well presented, well timed. Here well presented and well timed is a positive sentence. So this is a clue. The first option will so if the first sentence here is a negative one, because generally the first one is although is a negative signpost word, which I have already mentioned. Although the teasers for the TV show were absolutely somewhat negative, you have to see this first one, which of the things are negative, and I will say some of the meanings for these ones. Somber means dark or dull. Crude means not refined. It is like not crude. Generally, you know the meaning of crude. And here mediocre means normal. So is an average person is known as mediocre, and these are things enough. So look at these options. Which of the options is negative? Maybe the first one, maybe the answer for the first one. And spectacular, although it's a negative sign word post, and spectacular will not definitely come, because the first blank will be filled by a negative word. So this is not the option definitely. Somber, there may be a chance for coming somber, because dull is there. The show may be dull. Dull means the show is boring. So there is chances for these options to come. Let's see the next one. Explicit will not come. The next one is crude. There are chances for coming crude, because the show is not generally good, which is looking somewhat crude. So there are chances for these two options to come. Let's see the next blank. Well presented, well timed and represented a rather dash work. So the second blank definitely will come as a positive thing, because before that blank these words are mentioned, well presented, well timed. So these are the positive words. So the next one will be a positive thing. The next we have already chosen these two options. With these two options we have to see which option is fitting to that blank. That blank must be contain a positive word. Professional work, polished work. Here think both of these things. Polished work, let's go initially here itself. What do you mean by polished work? Doing a bad thing, just covering up the thing to get a perfect result. So is this matching with this option? Yeah, it is matching. So definitely this is the answer. So next go to the next question. Lee was cleared of all allegations. He was free of all charges dash against him. Option A, accused. Option B, alleged. Option C, leveled. Option D, vindicated. Let's see the meaning of alleged. Alleged means chances. Leveled means something directed towards him. So Lee has already free of all charges, which has been directed towards him. Is this matching? Yeah, it is matching. Then also we will see the next meaning of the next option. Vindicated. Vindicated means blame cleared. Is this in the sentence any of the things is mentioned there, whether the charges of Lee has been cleared dash against him? So this is not the option. So the next so the option may be leveled. Okay, we can go to the last question here. The scientist made several dash discoveries. Option A, innovate. Option B, brilliant. Well, innovation. Look at these options. The scientist made several dash discoveries. This is a short question. Discoveries. Generally, what do you mean by discovery? Inventing new things is called a discovery. So, in this option, there are already innovate and innovative. Both these things are of same meaning, but they are of a different parts of speech. So, before discoveries, there is a blank. So, here, these options will not come. Innovate discoveries, innovative discoveries. So this will not be an option because both the sentences are discoveries and innovate are of same meaning. So we will check for the next options. Well discoveries, brilliant discoveries. The word is not forming here when we choose the option well. So the answer will be brilliant discoveries. That's all students, and in the next class we will see the previous year questions which are asked in GATE and SSC JEE, and we will go to the next concept.